We are halfway through 2024, and these are the 5 best bourbons I've had so far, with a catch. Let's get into it. Hello everyone, welcome back to Brad's Bourbon Reviews. I'm Brad, and today we are approaching midway through the year. It is almost June. I'm recording this in late May. I thought it'd be fun to kind of take a look back at the year so far in bourbon and see what are the best bourbons that I have had so far in 2023. Now, I do have 2 honorable mentions. The only reason they're honorable mentions is because I don't own the bottles yet. That's how I do my end of the year wrap-ups, and that's how I do my mid-year wrap-ups. So I'm going to mention them because they're really, really solid and deserve to be talked about, but I can't add them officially onto the list because they are not in my possession yet, at least one of them. One of them will be. One of them probably won't be. So let's go ahead and knock out the 2 honorable mentions. First one up is Mr. Sam, comes out of Sazerac. It is essentially like Canadian BTAC. It is an absolutely delicious bottle. I tried some at the Polite Pig at Disney Springs a few weeks ago, and I absolutely fell in love with it. And if I ever find a bottle of that for retail, it is coming home with me. It is absolutely a great presentation, great bottle of whiskey, and I love it. The other honorable mention is Deadling Bottled in Bond. I had this one the same night I had the Mr. Sam, and I think I like this one a little bit more. It's just more up my alley, but the Mr. Sam was so incredibly good and complicated and complex that it has to be mentioned on this video. I don't know what year the Mr. Sam came out. I don't know what release it was, so I can't say which year it was. But that leads me to a bigger point with all of these. These are bourbons that I have tried for the first time in 2024. These actually have all come out in 2024 except one of them, and you'll see why it's on the list when we get to it. Also, this list is in no particular order, so let's go ahead and go with one of the most recent ones I've done a review on, and that is Redwood Empire Screaming Titan. If you haven't seen my review on this, I boldly stated that this could be Bourbon of the Year contender, and as I'm sitting here holding these mid-year bourbon contenders, my opinion on that hasn't changed. I think this is such a unique bottle. It is very good. I love everything about it. And it's just like, it's almost perfect. Like I love everything about it. I do enjoy things at a higher proof, typically speaking, but this one is just one of those rare occasions where the 96 proof is just absolutely a hitter. I absolutely think it's fantastic. If you haven't gotten one of these yet and you can, I highly recommend you do so. It is really, really good. And this one edged out for me. Even if I get the bottle, I think this one edges out the Foggy Burl for me. I like this one a little bit better. Moving on to the next one here. This is Jack Daniel's 10-year batch number 3. I'm a big Jack Daniel's fan. This was bound to make the list. I will say, I like Jack Daniel's batch 2 better still. Haven't had this in quite a while. I love everything about it. It's like very basic Jack Daniel's notes, just elevated to a higher level. It's fantastic. I think it's really, really good. I don't even like to compare it to the other batches because batch 2 is one of my favorite bourbons of all time. This I don't think would be in that list, but if you handed me this, I would be very happy. For where we're at in 2024, this has to be in contention for best bottles of the year. I don't see it making it into like the top 5, but it's very possible that it could be in the top 10 at the end of the year. Moving on to another one here. This is a bottle that really surprised me. James E. Pepper Barrel Proof Decanter. I really wish I could find another one of these. This is the last one I bought at the store that I bought it at, and I have not seen it since. And I really wish I had another one. Oh, it's just so heavenly. This is batch number 26, I believe, unless I'm wrong. Someone filled me in. He said it publicly, so I guess I can say it. The master distiller commented on my review of this video. Your son did a great job. You should be very happy. He also sneakily told me which batches I should get that were his favorite. So I'm trying to find those. Trust me, I'm trying to find them. But this is absolutely fantastic. I didn't love James E. Pepper based on the very limited experiences I had with them, but this bottle right here has me looking back into some James E. Pepper stuff, and you're going to see a lot more reviews of it come from the channel because I want to give it a fair shake because I like this one so much. And of course, bottle design of the year. I mean, it's stunning. It's actually a decanter from an older, I think 50s or 60s bottle that they put out, and it looks just like it, and there's a photo of it right there. All right, number 4 here. This is Jack Daniel's 12-year batch 2. I actually prefer the batch 2 to the batch 1. I think if we're talking best bourbons of all time, I think I would probably put this one up there. I haven't had a ton out of it because I don't think I'm going to get another one of these. I found this one at a Walmart for 89 bucks. I doubt I find another one this year. It's possible, but I'm not going to risk it because I really like this one a lot. And I think I prefer it to the batch one. I would need to do a side-by-side, but there's something about this one that sticks out. But I really, really like this one. And this one has a distinct note to it to me, even over the one that I prefer. So for me, personally speaking, I think the 12-year batch 2 is just a little bit better. And last but not least, this was last year's release of this, obviously, because it hasn't come out in 2024 yet. And I tried it for the first time in 2024. That is my George T. Stagg that I have. I have heard people say that this isn't like one of the better George T. Staggs. And I've had a few at this point. I don't get that. I think it's fantastic. I don't think bourbon can get much better than this. I think bourbon just gets different from this. I think once you get to a certain level, and this bottle for me hits that level, that there's just different. There's not better or worse. There's just different. So I think for me, this would probably have to be in my conversation for top 10 bourbons of all time. I think it's fantastic. This is the 135 proof release last year, 2023's release. Tried it in 2024. So to me, by my rules in this video, this counts as a bourbon I tried this year because I tried it this year. That's my list here. What did you guys think of my list? Am I crazy? I don't think so. I don't think I'm crazy. The only one that I feel like might not be taken seriously is the Redwood Empire, but I'm telling you as a friend and a bourbon reviewer, a professional bourbon reviewer, I highly recommend that bottle. It's got a very unique taste to it. I think it's probably the best, and I would say don't knock it until you try it because I think it's really, really solid. I actually this is no joke, I actually almost made the 6 and put the Jim Beam 7-year just because it's a 7-year $20 bottle that everybody is talking about still. But I don't think it's as good as these. That's why I didn't include it in the video. But budget bourbon, now we're talking. That might be a video we take a look into for 2024 because there's a lot of really good ones. But thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. While you're down there, leave a like and subscribe. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll be giving away 5 2-ounce samples to one lucky winner for free. You can pick anything out of the entire whiskey collection that you would like to try, and it'll be yours for free. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you on the next one. Until then, cheers.